What was was that in chosen? What's up, world? Say I really been slacking on these videos, but um I promised myself that I was gonna get one in. So so here it is, right? Um man, I was watching that man Joe Rogan, right? And he had Elon Musk um on his podcast, and Elon Musk was talking about see, like I said in my other video, I'll be reading between the lines, like I'll be getting a message nobody else gets. I don't know why. It's because I'm chosen. Nah, I don't know really, but Elon Musk was talking about, because see, it's him, it's Microsoft, and it's Google. You know what I'm saying? And they're all teaming up to do this AI stuff, right? Elon Musk got Grok, and so see, and he's putting the blame like on Google, right? He's putting the blame on the Google staff, and then they're making it seem like ain't no like it ain't no big deal, or it's nobody's fault. But it's just like some stupid stuff. Look, he's saying that like the AIs, somebody you gotta program them, but you gotta give them um like the right information, right? And all of it is learning at the same time, right? So then he he claims that one of the groups in Google, that they infected the the AI, right? And he made like some examples, right? He said that he tried to say that his like, if you ask Grok, um what is more valuable, a man living in Nigeria or a man living in Germany, a white man living in Germany or a black man living in Nigeria? He gonna dry ass lie, he's talking about that the other machines, that they said that the man in Nigeria, his life is 20 times more important than the white man in Germany. That's a lie. It's really the other way, but he really trying to switch it. He was like, yeah, man, but Grok actually values a life pretty accurate. You know what I'm saying? So that lets you know what type of what type of information they be searching for. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something was to happen, whose life is more important than the other's life? You know what I'm saying? And then he said something about, he made another example. Okay, like, if you tell AI that the number one thing is don't discriminate against sex. You know what I'm saying? And then supposedly, that he put like an example, that they would ask him, what is more important, um, somebody saying something about Chris Jenner's gender, he said something else, and the other thing was like killing people, and it chose like that was worse, like saying something about Bruce Jenner's gender. So you know what I'm saying? Look, just go back in my videos, and you guys will see, like, I got proof, like, on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm telling you, I'm relating to y'all guys what the vision that God gave me, and then now the AI stuff going on. And I said this like 2 years ago, but I didn't make a video of it till like lately. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that long ago. But and then they go on. Elon Musk goes on to say that, so the Google dudes infected it, right? And he's just making it seem like it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, I think the head of Google, like, I think he got more power now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's kind of impossible for us to yeah, to take out that virus. So that virus really is gonna make AI go crazy. And now he wants everybody to have a robot in their house. You know what I'm saying? So no, people are not gonna be safe because they already done fed it some bad information. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's really like it's all a plan. Like it's all a plan. They doing it for population control. You know what I'm saying? To kill a whole bunch of people. And and so yeah, but see, I know that what God showed me, I know that they probably they're gonna have to do a lot with it, but they're not doing it for the purpose, for God's purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing it for their own purpose. But God already showed me how he gonna turn that around. You know what I'm saying? Um, but so Elon Musk, he said that it's speeding up like that. It's speeding up like evolution for the AI. And for example, like the AI could because just say you give it a major problem, like the major problem is racism or something like that, right? And how AI is learning, AI could say, okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of the racism. I just get rid of all the humans. He was explaining it like that. So it's some serious, and he's not gonna be talking about it if he doesn't want you to be scared or he doesn't want you to think it's concerning. What's funny to me is that okay, y'all people are the ones that are asking these questions, right? Like, first of all, why are you asking them questions? And second of all, why don't you just put all your efforts, stop everything else, and you and Microsoft and Google, y'all get y'all best dudes together and y'all extract this virus. But that he say it's impossible. You know what I'm saying? So they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. See, like I said, I told you what was gonna happen, right? Other people are gonna start waking up and they're gonna start going against pedophiles and people that are hurting children and doing all this bad stuff. They're gonna try to get them out of government. And so then this is gonna be their trick. This is gonna be they ace of spade. You know what I'm saying? To try one more time to really just uh keep us in this poverty energy. You know what I'm saying? Um the world, this world that we're living in right now is based on scarcity, right? It's built on debt. Like whenever you're born into debt. You know what I'm saying? But that is not true. Like that's the whole game they playing. You know what I'm saying? They're never gonna get out of debt. They're always gonna say it's debt, debt, debt. You know what I'm saying? And and really, we're gonna move into this new world where it's abundance. It's enough for everybody, more than enough for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I mean it's coming. Like I told y'all, man, the visions that I got, like they're so like, and one of them happened to me when I was like I wasn't meditating or nothing. I was outside looking at the stars, and man, I don't know if y'all checked out my other videos, but like man, I was looking up at the stars because I mean I always do that for my own reasons, right? So I'm looking up at the stars, and all of a sudden, like I see the stars falling, like coming my way, right? And they're they're like a goldish color, and they're coming down, and in the very front, I think it was Yeshua. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a man with beard and long hair. It didn't have no wings. You know what I'm saying? And and yeah, so he was kind of like elevating down, and he was at the very front, and then the stars were coming behind him, like they were kind of like a meteor looks. You know what I'm saying? When it's coming in, because it was like they were like it was gold though. It wasn't fire, but it was like gold fire. But it wasn't fire. It was just like gold, like the color gold, and they were coming down. And man, I got scared. Oh, because he already gave me the visions about the robots and all that stuff and the hybrids and the giants that was destroying the people, right? So he had already given me that vision. So when that happened, I was like, oh, I was like, man, it's time, it's time. Like I try to tell these people, I try to tell them. So I ran inside my room, right? I ran, and then like I didn't know what to do. I was just like, oh shit, who do I call? Like who do I call? You know what I'm saying? And man, I panicked. I didn't know who to call. And I was gonna start screaming, like going going in the streets and start screaming, like, "Hey man, it's over with." But then so I panicked for a little bit, and then I went up when they looked back outside, and it wasn't nothing. So I was like, "Man, what? Man, that shit was too real though." So so yeah, but so anyways, Elon Musk, right? Like I said, I had already told y'all that vision that I seen, like robots was killing people. Like they were, like I seen a robot. It was a bullfrog, and it had its mouth open, right? And it had three faces, like one right here, one right here, one right here, and yeah, and it can move everywhere, but you can't see the wheels. But you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I grew up in this modern era. You know what I'm saying? Like these robots that I seen, they were modern. Like they weren't old. You know what I'm saying? Like they were modern robots. And and then I seen it was a mother and like a 12-year-old kid, and they had their hands up. You know what I'm saying? Like giving up. That bullfrog didn't care. That bullfrog, like, out his mouth, it had like a little flamethrower. I'm talking about it. It lit them up. It lit them up. And they just they were giving up. It didn't care. It lit them up, and they start running. They were running on fire. And then like behind that, it was like it was a fish, right? Kind of like a piranha looking fish. And then it went to like kind of like the little sections that a train would have. And but at the end they started getting smaller. And then like on the top of it, it had like the like the kind of like the crocodile got in his tail, the little gills going up like that. Yeah. And then it went all the way to it got small. And then it had like a ball and chain. You know that thing that hits the yeah, that destroys the buildings. It had that little ball and chain, like, and then on the ball and chain, it had like a little it had like a stinger, like a scorpion stinger. So it was a fish, and then it had the tail of a crocodile, and then it went all the way to a scorpion stinger. You know what I'm saying? And that was like going away from the frog, and it was doing its own little destruction. Like everything was on fire already. And then there was like these eels, right? Like them electrical eels. Yeah. All right. And then, but they could fly. And they were like going like that. And they were all on fire. Like the gill face, it was on fire. And then his whole body was too. And that motherfucker was just like, there were like three of them, and they were just like, you know what I'm saying? But floating and messing people up. Then I seen I seen like an ostrich. I seen like an ostrich, right? But big like that, but bigger, and but the legs were real short. It had little claws, and then the beak was like a toucan sand beak, like it was fat. You know what I'm saying? And man, it had two girls, like two women, by their hair, in one in each thing, and were just flying. That fool was just flying with them, and they were like trying to get loose, but that motherfucker wasn't letting shit loose. And then what else I seen? Man, I seen four devils, right? I seen Lucifer. Then I seen see this one. He looked, man. This one scared me because he was like floating, like floating, right? And then he had this like this smile, like, yeah, I'm finna fuck something up. He was like, and he was just floating, and he had like a little bang, and it was just like, you know what I'm saying, like. But he gave me like his energy was like, it scared me. It scared me. And then I seen and for some reason I knew his name, like his name is Samgyamsa. Yeah, and then the other two, one of them had like a like it kind of looked like the Playboy bunny, but nah, it was like a yeah, like a helmet, but it was like a bunny. And then I can't remember what the other one, how the other one looked. I can't remember how the other one looked. But what else? What else I seen? I seen houses with a chimney. Like they were like modern houses. And oh, and I seen four angels. I just seen their silhouette, but it was like they were still tied to each other because they were. It was like silhouettes of them, and it was four of them, right? And they were right next to each other, and but they still looked like they weren't moving. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't see detail. I could just see their silhouettes, and they were just by each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they haven't got let loose yet, I think. And then I seen what else I seen? Oh, I seen like some like a giant, but like he had he had like faces on faces. Like it was weird. And then what else did I see? I know I seen like a panda too. I seen a panda, a robot panda. Um so man, I don't know, but all right, so that's gonna happen, right? That's gonna happen. The people that have low vibration, they're staying back. Like us, the high vibrating people, God is making us ascend. Like He's lifting us up, and then we're watching everything that's going on. Like He's letting us see. You know what I'm saying? And then the people that can't ascend is people that have hate in their heart, that have envy, that are jealous of people, that yeah, just that people that low vibrational people. This is their this is their character. You know what I'm saying? The way you raise your vibration is that you don't express none of them feelings. You know what I'm saying? You just express like love, like gratitude, um yeah, just all good feelings. When you express like hate towards somebody, that lowers your vibration. Like you low vibration in the motherfucker. And then just imagine you always do it all the time. Like, oh man, you ain't going with us. And those are the people that the robots are gonna they're gonna demolish them, and we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. And right after the robots and the hybrids and the fallen angels and the giants, once they annihilate all life, then God is gonna God and the angels, they're gonna get rid of all these things. You know what I'm saying? The robots, everything that was killing humans, they're gonna get rid of them. They're gonna kill them. They're gonna fight them. It's gonna be a fight because they were fighting, and but they're gonna win. I know they're gonna win. And after that, then then He's letting us back ascend. We're ascending back down, and then we're starting this new world. And like I said, in this new world, there's not gonna be no disease. There's not gonna be no obesity. There's not gonna be no there's not gonna be no they're not gonna you're not gonna pay for for a house to live in. You're not gonna pay for a water. You're not gonna pay for electricity. Um, you're not gonna be able to express any low vibrational feeling. Like you're not gonna be able to express hate towards somebody. Like people are not gonna do that no more. You know what I'm saying? There's not gonna be evil. There's not gonna be a devil no more. There's not gonna be evil. Um, there's not gonna be yo, we're not even gonna eat meat no more. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna eat what we're supposed to eat, and we're gonna live longer. Automatically, we're gonna live longer. We're gonna excel in technology, in philosophy, in science, in everything that we know right now. We're gonna exceed in it real quick. And what else? Oh, we're gonna get our powers back, like our like like how you could talk to your mind. I forgot what that's called. Um, anyways, we're gonna be able to talk to each other without yeah, without saying a word. But of course, it's gonna take a little bit, but we're gonna do that. And then they're gonna expand the lifespan. They're gonna expand it, and they're gonna be working like on yeah, like immortality and interstellar travel, um matter manipulation. Um, yeah, man, it's gonna be. We're gonna grow our own foods. Um, uh, yeah, and all that like killing people and eating them and sacrificing kids and raping them. That's not gonna happen. Nobody's gonna do that. Um, oh, this is one thing too. The people that are gonna be in position, like government positions, leaders, they're gonna be there by their frequency. So there's not going to be no way for somebody to be lying and be in them positions and do bad things because their frequency is going to tell everything, their energy. So that's how it's, you know what I'm saying? And there's not going to be no money. There's not money is not going to be. It's not going to work like that. It's not going to work like that. Um, it's going to be kind of like a credit score with your frequency. Um, what else? Well, anyways, I'm really relating this to y'all again because I know some people don't even go back and look at the other videos, right? But this is just like a quick little thing, right? Because see, I was given like he I was given a specific year, and and then I was listening to this other like information that was saying that um that the Bible, or no, that in the Vatican they predicted every pope. You know what I'm saying? For the last 422 years, they said that it was going to be when 422 years passed, it was going to be the middle of the papacy, right? And then it said 422 more years this way was going to be the end of the world. And they said that after Pope Francis, that there's not, see, because they got all the popes that are going to be, right after him, it doesn't have like a little circle for the picture. You know what I'm saying? So and then it says, they say that this is gonna be the end of times, and it's just so crazy that we're living in the end of times for real, and that I got chose to with this information, right? But of course, like I'm not a regular like just like a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to go through some things. I had to go. I had to go through hell and back. I promise you guys. I had to go through some major things in my life. A lot of rejection, a lot of just people lying on me, just a lot of people hating on me, have being jealous of me for no reason. When I'm really like a loving ass dude, you know what I'm saying? But now I understand everything, and so yeah, so you just don't think that I'm just like a regular dude that oh he's lying, he just got he, you know what I'm saying? Now I really had to go through some things that most people really they would already kill themselves because these tests is they're not easy, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not easy. But anyways, um like I got other content, I got other things that you guys might like to know. And but the number one thing is for you guys to raise your vibration, because if y'all don't raise your vibration, and I can teach you how to do that. I can teach y'all that. Like y'all go to my channel, y'all send me a message, but if whoever don't have their vibration up, they gonna die, and they gonna die. It's like the worst nightmare you can think of. Like that's what's gonna happen. And so, but I was telling you about Elon Musk, right? See, I already knew Elon Musk had something to do with it back then. Back then, God had already showed me how other people in Hollywood, like other stars and other government people, that they were gonna go down. This Jeffrey Epstein things, like he had already told me this, and they targeted me too. That same secret society, they targeted, but at that time I didn't know. I didn't know they were gonna target me. So that's why, like God is man. He's amazing, man. Like he's all knowing. You know what I'm saying? And so when he told me, I didn't know I was gonna be a victim to them. You know what I'm saying? But he was getting me ready without me knowing, and boom, they they um they they almost they did something. They did a little something. You know what I'm saying? Because at a point in time, I was really I was really like already like gonna take, because they'll project things on you. You know what I'm saying? And they'll make you hear voices, and they were telling me like, you just a burden. Like, go on, kill yourself. Nobody gonna miss you. But it's the devil though. It's the devil. And for a little bit, everything was going wrong in my life, and I almost did it. But all glory goes to God. He gave me strength. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here. I'm here. And so but yeah, raise your vibration up. If y'all want to know how, if y'all want to know, because on these videos I teach you how to meditate, how to connect with God. I tell y'all who's the real God, because the one from the Bible is not the real God. He 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 had a part in making fashion us like in His likeness, but He's not the real God. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I got proof. I got historical facts. Like so. So yeah, just raise your vibration up. I'm gonna go ahead and get this video out. And I love y'all. Peace and light.